Your anxiety, overwhelm, and irritability might not just be stress, it might be physiological. In this video, I'm going to share with you exactly how food directly impacts mood, energy, nervous system health, and so much more. Let's get into it. Most people separate mental from physical health, but your nervous system is deeply connected to how you nourish your body. The first thing to understand is that food is information. Your gut and brain are also deeply connected. They are actually connected by the longest nerve in your body, the vagus nerve. And this is a bi-directional highway. So anything you put in your mouth is sending messages to your brain, whether that is good or not so good. And vice versa, anything that's happening upstairs is sending messages to your gut. So that's why a lot of people who experience anxiety, overwhelm, excessive stress, exhibit and experience a lot of GI symptoms. So what this means is what you eat directly affects how you feel and the health of your nervous system. So when you're constantly eating inflammatory foods or highly processed foods, those are the messages that your brain is being sent all day long. But if we can clean up those messages that are being sent to the brain, then we have a much better idea of where are you at baseline now that we've removed all these inflammatory mediators. You can have a much better idea of where your anxiety or overwhelm stands at once we remove these things that we know are causing you disservice. The second thing that most people miss is how much blood sugar impacts the nervous system. Blood sugar instability is one of the biggest stressors on the body. So when you skip meals, undereat, go too far between meals, you're surviving on caffeine, you're not eating enough protein, fat, and fiber, your nervous system feels that and a stress response is elicited. So when this happens, cortisol is released from the adrenal glands because there is a perceived stress. And again, your body can't differentiate stress in regard to being chased by a bear versus blood sugar instability. So the same response is mounted, and now your body is put into this sympathetic flight or fight mode. So that could look like anxiety, overwhelm, shakiness, emotional reactivity, irritability, exhaustion, brain fog. So physiological stress can very often lead to emotional symptoms. And the third thing is that most people are trying to regulate an under-supported body because when the nervous system doesn't feel safe, it stays more reactive. And the third thing is that many people are trying to regulate an under-supported body. The thing is that the nervous system needs stability to feel safe, or else it just stays more reactive. So this could look like sufficient protein, healthy fats, minerals, hydration, rest, consistent nourishment. Those are all signals of safety to the body. But when your body is constantly underfed, overstimulated, dehydrated, inflamed, or running on fumes from all of the stress, the nervous system stays activated and has to work harder to maintain balance. Your body and nervous system are not separate, they are constantly communicating. So, oftentimes, when something feels emotional, it's actually physiological. And the resolution could be a lot simpler than what you think. And if you're someone who consistently feels that midday crash or exhaustion, go ahead and watch this next video where I explain exactly what's happening in your body and your nervous system. I'll see you there.